What it do is poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Cito, man. Back at y'all with another reaction video. Hey man, we at 197 right now. We pushing to get that 200. I already got it. I know I got it. Really, I know I got 1,000 already. I'm just gonna claim it because you know what I'm saying. I got it. I just gotta put the work in. All right. But I appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel, like the videos. I know I just be popping up in y'all shit. Just subscribe, bro. You feel me? We just gonna be pumping out the videos. Just gonna be pumping them out. But today's video, we got man horrified after learning his cousin's what? Evil secret. And let's get into the video. And by the way, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. Just woke up. I just woke up. I gotta get right to grinding, my boy.
Get on up, man. Come get on the sofa. She don't like cheese. When I say cheese.
Vodka? I don't know. Dude, we gotta call outside. We're gonna make it sure or not. $10.32. Hey, hands. Turn around, face away from me.
Boys, getting straight into it.
And then I touched her hand, and she was ice cold.
Yeah.
And I noticed that she had the bag over her head, and she had the gun right beside her.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
This is Clarence Willis. He had just come home from a night shift at work, but what he didn't realize or even expect is that there was a dead body lying just feet from where he was sleeping, but someone was still in the house. But as the investigation progressed, Clarence's version of events and demeanor was making less and less sense to the police. So officers began to question whether Clarence was not as innocent as he first appeared to be.
I get tired of this shit. Every year. They let me down. Shit, come on, man. Rise up. Rise.
Ain't no rising up if you're a Falcons fan. It don't matter who you draft, my boy. Falcons are ass. I'm sorry, my God. The Falcons are fucking terrible.
Rise up.
Trash.
Rise up.
On January 26, 2019, at 8:21 a.m. in Athens, Georgia, the Clarks County Sheriff's Office received an odd 911 call from a man claiming he just stumbled upon something horrific.
yeah, can I get an ambulance to 274 Avenue?
What's the problem?
I think somebody over there dead, man.
You think somebody's dead?
Yeah.
Who you think's dead?
My cousin's girlfriend.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, what I did, I said I ain't got out of work. I went to the bathroom and she laying in the floor with a bag over her head and a gun beside her. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I hope he didn't touch that gun.
She got a bag over top of her head.
Is she breathing? Did she shoot herself?
I'm not sure.
Do you see blood?
Yeah.
From what the police knew so far, the 911 caller named Clarence Willis knew the woman that he found dead, called Letitia Gresham, as she was his cousin's girlfriend, yet he didn't mention anyone else being in the house. So the questions immediately arose. Was this a suicide? Or did someone do this to her? What the police knew so far was that Clarence seemed quite calm and unsurprised with what he discovered, raising suspicion around him. But they couldn't determine anything until they examined the scene and spoke to Clarence, so they rushed to the location Clarence gave them. But what they ended up discovering was far worse than they had anticipated.
Vodka? I don't know. Dude, we gotta call outside. We're gonna make it sure or not.
Man,
When the first responding officers entered the house, it didn't take them long to see the woman's body lying in the dark hallway of the house, just like Clarence described. But what none of them knew yet was that they were not alone in that house.
All right, we've got a closed door in the hallway here.
So, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. What makes it kind of suspicious is like, you call the police, right? And you go back into a back room. Motherfucker, I'll be outside. I will be outside waiting on the police to get here, first of all. Why are you not outside waiting for them to get there? It ain't a reason for you to be back in this room right here. I believe. You feel me? I believe it shouldn't be a reason for you to be back there. That's why they draw their weapons. They like, hey, put your hands up.
1032.
But what happened next took the police officers completely
This
off
shit is
guard.
crazy.
Hey,
Who is
hands,
this? Is
hands.
this?
Turn around, face away from me. Put your hands on top of your head.
Oh shit.
10-3, 10-3.
I don't think that's the same man.
Just move him back.
Why you being so rough?
Is anybody else in this house?
I'm sorry, I was about to sleep.
You're asleep. 70 to 35. We got one apparently signal 7. We got somebody in the bedroom that she was right next to. 1032 on the floor. We're gonna need CID.
Knowing someone like you, watching this video, you probably want to see this deceased body, right? But unfortunately,
Patreon.
YouTube does not allow us to show you this, and many more explicit footages we have. I know you may think this is illegal, however,
Yeah, that's
we have
just
done...
sad. But nevertheless, why the fuck are you back there asleep? Why the fuck is this man back that motherfucker asleep, bro? And it's a whole dead body in your fucking in your hallway. It's a whole dead body in your hallway. And you in the room sleep?
arrest
Somebody
him
make that shit
after
make
he
sense.
failed to make his presence known as they entered the house. And being found in such close proximity to the crime scene did not paint a good image in the minds of the police. But this case was far from simple, as the police will soon discover. The body lying in front of them was confirmed to be 36-year-old Letitia Gresham, and as we will hear later from Clarence, the reason why he was acting so calm in this horrifying situation completely shocked the officers. To no one's surprise, Letitia was confirmed dead on scene.
Damn.
Pay attention to how the police
Obviously.
mentioned rigor mortis. What this meant was Letitia's body had already entered the stage of muscle stiffening after death. This is crucial, as it shows the police that Letitia has actually been dead for a few hours before their arrival. But what police still needed to determine was how Clarence was involved in all of this. Because as of now, they weren't too sure if he was completely innocent.
Get some wet blood on the side too.
Where?
On the, like when you lifted back, you got wet blood right there.
Yeah, and there's dried blood right there.
All right, what else we know clear still?
Splatter up here.
It's a close range
I looked-
headshot.
Through there, I think we're good on clearing for people. Did you check that closed door on the right now?
I went to check when you yelled hands.
Yep.
Police department.
Sir, can I ask you to please step outside? We'll come talk to you in just a moment. This is just full of junk. I don't even think I could get back in here to check it thoroughly if I wanted to.
How was he asleep in here? That just makes no sense.
As the police suspected, the bed did not look slept in at all like Marion claimed, making him look even more suspicious to the police. But they also still needed to speak to Clarence, and what he ended up telling them would completely shock them.
I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear this shit.
Okay.
What's your 20?
Yeah. Can we talk to you?
Yo. Right now, baby. I'm sorry.
The police saw Clarence was in no rush to talk to them, despite being the person who found the dead body in the first place, which did not paint a good image for the police.
Let me get your name, bud.
Clarence Willis.
Willis? Okay, there you go. What do you know about this? You just came over here, or what?
Nah, see, I work at night, son.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I left about 9 o'clock last night.
Last night, okay.
Yeah.
You live here?
Yo, I've been staying here for a couple of weeks with my cousin, man.
Okay.
But,
Your cousin's the one we
Yeah, right.
took out in handcuffs?
yeah.
Okay.
So, I get out of work about 5. Well, I work in airport, so it took me about 45 minutes to get here.
You work in Elberton.
Park there. So,
Okay.
when I got here, I knocked on the door,
Man, they ass in the trenches, boy. Nigga, window broke right here. Niggas, man. It ain't funny, but like, them boys in the trenches in Atlanta, boy.
I was finna leave because he just disrespectful as fuck, and I ain't want to get myself in no shit. So I think they gonna have to be back. So when I got here this morning, I called my cousin, his sister, and she came here and let me in about 5 o'clock. So,
At about 5, got let in?
yeah, about 5 o'clock.
Pay attention to the shock in the police's voice when clarifying that Clarence came inside the house at around 5 a.m. Because keep in mind, Clarence called the police at around 8:30 a.m., meaning he spent hours in the house with the dead body. And this is something the police would stay suspicious of later on.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird that he came in the house and sees her laying there.
I don't know.
But-
How was she laying?
Just exactly like that.
I haven't got it.
Oh, she's like,
I'm
head-
trying to
head's
decide whether or not I want to walk in.
head's facing that way, and she's just laying kind of prone with her hand up here like this, and the gun's right there by her head.
Then
So,
they put a trash
how is
bag
it
over
possible
her,
he
bro.
did not see the dead body in the hallway?
So what? You didn't see her laying there at 5?
I seen her laying though, but at the time I was thinking that they were arguing, and she probably was outside or whatever. I ain't think that.
Bro, what? You see a dead body or a body laying there. You're not gonna go check on that body at 5 o'clock in the morning? You think somebody just sleep on the floor, cuz? Niggas gotta be real, bro. Like, niggas have to be real, bro. If I see a body laying in my hallway, I'm gonna be shook as fuck, right? But I'm gonna go check on that body, see if they living. If they not living, I'm immediately calling the police. Nigga said he called the police at 8 o'clock, gang. 8 o'clock. Some weird shit going on, bro.
Pay attention to what was going on with the bag or anything like that, because I just got right here and just laid down. You know what I'm saying?
So you came in at 5, you saw her laying back there, but you didn't think anything of it?
Because she normally, I mean, when they get the order, she'll be laying outside the door, and you know what I'm saying, he'll open the door and then she'll come in or whatever.
Who in their right mind gonna do
So
some
it's not
crazy shit
unusual
like
for
that?
her to be laying on the floor like that?
I never paid attention to what she had over her head.
Okay.
So,
Did you go back there to check or no?
the first time I went back and checked is when I went back to use the bathroom, and then that's when I noticed that she had the bag over her head and she had the gun right beside her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, after that, I don't know anything else.
I guess.
And is that when you called us?
Yeah, I called right then.
Immediately when you saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's that we have in the car?
His name Marion Atkins.
And who is she?
Her name Letitia Gresham.
She lives here?
Yeah, they go together.
She lives here with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
As the police were trying to grasp the situation with Clarence, at the end of the closed-off road, large groups of people started to hover around, desperate for answers as to what was happening. Finally, Clarence was about to reveal the chain of events that ultimately led up to Letitia's death. And it was worse than expected.
What was going on between the two of them when you left at 9?
Nothing. When I left at 9, see, he had been disrespectful. He had on been so disrespectful to my girl. You know what I'm saying? We come down the hall, he grabbed her on the booty. So I'm like, hey man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, I don't know what your problem is, home, but I got them, went right here in my fifth pocket. I gave him the key back. I said, look, I'm just gonna come when I get out of work. I'm just gonna come get my shit. I'm gonna get the hell on, cause
You've been staying here for a couple weeks, right?
yeah. So I'm telling him I ain't gonna let him trick me. You know what I'm saying? So I jump in the car and go to work.
So he was disrespectful because he didn't like your girl?
No, I think he wanted to have her or whatever, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck you touching on her for?
Okay. And you were planning on moving out at that point. You just didn't want to deal with him?
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with him.
So you gave him the key back.
I gave him the key
But then
back.
you went to work.
I went to work.
And when you came back here, who let you in?
His sister.
His sister?
Yeah.
Who's she?
Aretha.
So far, what the police knew was that there was some sort of argument in the house the night before the murder, involving Marion, Letitia, Clarence, and Clarence's girlfriend. Clarence claimed Marion smacked Clarence's girlfriend's butt, and it caused an argument, to which Clarence and his girlfriend left, leaving Marion and Letitia alone. But Clarence wasn't done with the story. The next part that he was about to describe shared detail that was quite hard to hear.
You need to come down here right now, baby. She dead right now. All right. She better come down here too, because we both seen her laying there. You know what I'm saying? We were thinking that they, you know what I'm saying? He probably opened the door and let her back in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She never touched him. I never touched her either.
Bruh, this is what I'm not like, bruh. This is what I'm not getting, bro. Why are you not checking on this lady that's laying there? Like, bruh, this shit not clicking with me, bruh. It's not clicking with me. Why would you not check on somebody that's laying on the floor with a bag over their head? I get he said he ain't see it or whatever, but still, bruh, you could have got down, tapped the leg or something. You feel me? Little tap. See if she wake up. If she don't wake up, call the police. Nigga, it's 8:30. You call the police, bro. This shit not making no sense at all to me. I don't know, man.
Cold as fuck when I got out of work. So
Yeah, sure.
About 20 minutes before she came and let me
So
in.
when you got here and you came in and you just saw her laying there and then you laid on the couch,
And then it's a nigga, he sleep in the bedroom. What? Man.
did Aretha come in?
I'm sorry for
or she just
pausing,
opened
bro.
the door for you?
She came inside. She went up her car because she was Ubering, and then me and her was talking about him.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, look.
Where was he? You never saw him, never heard him?
He kept acting like he was asleep with her. He's asleep right now. So we never thought any more about it because we never seen any blood or, I mean, she had a bag over her head.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's Letitia Gresham.
Letitia Gresham.
You and Aretha were just kind of in this front living room?
Yeah.
And she didn't think it was unusual either that Letitia was laying there?
Uh-huh.
No. Right before you
What?
called us is when you had to go to the bathroom, and you went back there, and that's when you noticed the bag.
Yeah, I'm like, Tish, get on up, man. Come get on the sofa. She was like, Tish. And I say, Tish.
Uh-huh.
And then I touched her hand, and she was ice cold.
Yeah.
And I came right over her.
So where was Aretha then?
She was gone. She left.
So she didn't stay that long?
Nah, she went up her coffee, and then we were talking, and I was telling her that I was gonna get my stuff and just leave in the morning when I woke up. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna be part of no bullshit.
All right, I got the story.
From what the police could see, Clarence was genuinely clueless when he first entered the house, but seemed to have genuinely cared for Letitia's well-being when coming to check on her to sleep on the couch. But unfortunately, he was met with something he would never be able to unsee. Nowadays, many are looking for crimes like these to be entertained. Give some information to reveal that shocked the police. She began explaining the story from the moment Clarence called her to come and let him into the house.
So he asked me where I was. I told him I was on my way back, and I told him I come and let him in because I got a key. I called for Gene, but he said, what you want? I'm asleep. So I said, I ain't gonna worry about it. We'll talk tomorrow.
You did call him and talk to him.
Who, Gene?
Junior.
No.
When you got here and let Clarence in,
Gene was in the bed.
Junior was in the bed, and what?
That's what he said. I ain't go back there.
You called out to him though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he answered.
He said he was asleep.
He said he
so
was
I
asleep.
said I wasn't gonna talk to him. Letitia was laying on the
Did
floor.
you see her laying there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You didn't think that was unusual?
Hell, they fight all the time. Figure he just locked out. She bust out windows and stuff, trying to make him let her in. I don't know what went on before we got here. All I know, she was in the house laying down. I ain't go back there.
You didn't go back there?
Marion's sister mentioned how Letitia had bust one of the windows in order to get into the house
That's
after
where
a
the
fight
broken
with
window
Marion,
came from.
which explained the broken window the police saw on scene, which got rid of any suspicion that this could have been a break-in. But the police found out interesting information about Letitia when they looked her name up in their database after speaking to Marion's sister.
Yeah, it looks like she might have warrants. Or 1382?
Yeah, she does. Felony charge, terrorist threats and acts, previous acts, assault.
God damn, she was thugging fucked
the
up.
House with mom in it or something like that. Letitia, she had felony warrants for terroristic threats.
She had?
Yeah, well, I mean, still has, I guess.
That shit wasn't funny.
Letitia Gresham.
According to the database and Marion's sister, Letitia had a drug and alcohol problem and supposedly had quite a few violent outbursts in the past. Now it was up to the police to make sense of this confusing story.
So, okay, here's the story that I have. That guy has been staying here for 2 weeks. The guy over here, Marion Atkins, he and Letitia are going together. Not 100% sure if they both live here or if what the situation is. I think so. He's been staying here for 2 weeks. He works at night. Had some kind of issue with Marion last night, like about his girlfriend or something, and, you know, said that Marion was being disrespectful, so he gave Marion the house key back and was planning on moving out, but he had to go to work. So he went to work at 9 last night, came back at 5 this morning, but didn't have a key to get in. So he called Marion's sister, who is Aretha Ballard, to come let him in the house. She lets him in. They both see Letitia laying on the floor back there, but they both think that Letitia and Marion just got in an argument and she was just sleeping out in the hallway. So nobody goes to check on her. They think she's just sleeping there. Clarence goes to lay down in the front. So Clarence goes to lay down in the living room. Aretha's here for a little bit, but she doesn't stay. She leaves. Then right now, before he calls, Clarence has to pee, so he gets up, goes to the bathroom, pees, and then goes to Letitia to say, hey, come sleep in the couch. But then that's when he notices she's got a plastic bag over her head. He taps her, she doesn't move. He touches the hand, cold, and then he sees the pistol, and that's when he called us.
What about this dude right here?
All I know is that the back bedroom door right past her to the left was closed. We were clearing the house, and as I'm looking at her and Chap's clearing some of the other rooms, that door pops open, and I, you know,
we
turn him around and right. And so he says, oh, I don't know, I was just asleep, and that's all I've heard from him.
You can tell by the tone of the police officer explaining that he did not believe Marion's version of events, and that didn't seem to change throughout the rest of the
some
case.
Weird shit going on.
However,
I ain't gonna lie.
as we're about to see, something about Clarence's story didn't sit right with the police.
Right before you called us is when you had to go to the bathroom, and you went back there, and that's when you noticed the bag.
Yeah, I'm like, Tish, get on up, man. Come get on the sofa. She was like, Tish. And I say, Tish.
Uh-huh.
And then I touched her hand, and she was ice cold.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm sorry for pausing again, but it's like, bro, why not do that beforehand? You feel me? Why not do that beforehand, bro? The situation probably could have been handled. You got something to do with this shit, my boy. You probably got a lot to do with this shit.
She was gone. She left.
So she didn't stay that long?
Nah, she wanted her coffee, and then we were talking, and I was telling her that I was gonna get my stuff and just leave in the morning when I woke up. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna be part of no bullshit.
The first responders to the scene were quite confused with making sense of this case, but after further investigation and questioning, they were certain about what took place that horrifying night. Yet, even though everyone else was confused, one of the medical examiners on scene was already certain that this was not a self-inflicted death, just by looking at Letitia's corpse.
I said after she shot herself, then I changed it. After she was shot.
Okay.
Somebody put the bag I got you.
Yeah, whether it was
Obviously, somebody put the bag
it
on
was
her.
blood before. Because it couldn't have. If she put the bag on her head before, it would have been
Right.
all the way down. This was just underneath, like they just slid it underneath the backside of her head as far as it would go, and then pulled it down across the top.
So you think somebody did that to her?
Well, I don't know. I can't say somebody. I don't know if she, if she's, upset and having one of her fits. Just takes the
making me mad, bro.
She's upset. Pow! Bag was put over her head. I guess hoping all the blood would stay in the bag. All the blood ran. A lot of blood ran out.
According to Letitia's cousin, who was questioned later in the investigation, around 2 a.m., Letitia called her and mentioned she was in a closet and that Junior, aka Marion, was approaching, to which she abruptly ended the call. The cousin, concerned but hesitant, did not take immediate action. And after the medical examination, the estimated time of death was between 3 to 4 a.m. Letitia died from a gunshot wound to the head, and evidence indicated it was not self-inflicted. Clarence was cleared of any suspicion after forensic and medical examination, and Marion was arrested. Marion's jury trial in June of 2021 argued how there was no signs of forced entry into the home. Contradictions in Marion's account of events and medical and forensic evidence pointed to homicide rather than suicide. Marion Adkins Jr. was convicted of malice murder.
Shit, come on, man. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up.
Nah, bro.
Watch the full video in my Patreon.
That shit's crazy, man. This shit's crazy as fuck. I wish they would have explained like a little bit more, but he talking about some subscribe to his Patreon and shit. Man, but if y'all like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Cito and I'm out.